The man in charge of the country's busiest fire station says firefighters are facing a dire emergency with a shortage of equipment putting lives at risk. At the weekend, the Firefighters Union told One News a big blaze exposed weaknesses in resources that have been clear for years. Tonight we hear from fire bosses who say the service is working as it should and new fire trucks are on the way. Simon Mersep has developments.
Firefighters are trained to respond at any time. Their bosses say they're equipped for the job.
We've got such a great skill set amongst our firefighters and some really good equipment, and I think the community should be confident with what we offer them.
But firefighters say this West Auckland blaze at the weekend tells another story. They say resources were stretched. Because Auckland's 2 long ladder trucks had already broken down, they used one brought up from Wellington. And when that struck trouble, they called up another from Hamilton. But Fens says it wasn't a problem.
When the appliance didn't work, everything went into play the way it should have, and the result was a great result.
She says Fens has adapted to trucks breaking down.
So we manage that through a really proactive maintenance schedule.
More than 30 new trucks are on the way, including 5 of the long ladder type.
And they should be on deck early in the new year. So we've been ahead of the game, knowing it takes how long it takes for those supply chains.
But the union says those trucks should have arrived years ago. And in the meantime, there have been near disasters, like this one in April, when 2 firefighters were trapped on this crane in Auckland.
And when that mayday came across the radio, I knew that they were in big trouble.
Mike Manning's in charge of Auckland Central, the country's busiest station.
We can't look at the families of our firefighters in the eye and tell them that they're going to be safe at work based on the junk that we have in the shed.
The truck's nearly 30 years old.
Yeah, the mirror's broken, it was hanging off, but you can see
So they've just got some tape?
Yeah, they've taped it up.
So what's going on here?
Oh, look, it's just fallen apart, all the lining, etc. is coming off, and this forms part of the soundproofing in the cab from the sirens.
The truck next to it has a coolant leak.
It's on borrowed time.
He says in the 1980s, when Auckland was much smaller, it had 7 long ladder trucks. Now it has 2.
Come and see what we have to work with. We're not trying to sensationalise anything or overstate.
I think what the public needs to be aware of is we've got a network of over 1,300 fire trucks, right from the very top of New Zealand to the bottom. So we've got an asset management plan for the next 10 years where we'll be spending about $20 million a year just on trucks.
Concerns over resources and pay are due to be thrashed out in wage bargaining at the end of the week. Simon Mersep, One News.